Okay guys, today we're going to be talking about low-tech versus high-tech aquascapes. I'm pretty excited about this video, so let's get cracking. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stick along until the end, because if you're a beginner or even an advanced aquascaper or a moderate aquascaper, you could even learn something from this video that you didn't know already. Now, I've been in aquascaping for about 3 years now, so I'd say I know my stuff. I know a lot of things about aquascaping. I definitely did not know all of it. I've still got heaps left to learn. Okay, so the first style aquascape we're going to be talking about today is high-tech aquariums. Now, high-tech, the main thing with high-tech compared to low-tech is that high-tech has CO2 injection. Now, what CO2 injection is, if you already did not know this, is basically you have this little CO2 diffuser in your tank, and it's got a little clay disc on the end of it, and that can basically turn gas CO2 into these tiny dissolvable bubbles that will eventually dissolve in your water column and help your plants grow faster and healthier and denser. You also have a CO2 bottle, which you usually keep in the ground or in your cupboard next to your aquarium, and you fill it up with a little bit of CO2. Sometimes it can be pressurized, sometimes it can be a DIY method, and that runs to the CO2 diffuser and into your tank. Now, some other things with high-tech is that they usually have a lot stronger lighting and a lot more branded lighting on them, because you want to get the best results out of your plants, the best results out of your fish colors, and all that. You also probably have a bigger filter. Usually a canister filter underneath your tank would be the way to go with high-tech. And probably glass lily pipes or stainless steel lily pipes running into your tank from that filter. Now, with high-tech, they're also usually very expensive. Sometimes you can get stuff second hand, which will help, but usually it will be around $1,000 to $2,000 to make a really nice high-tech aquarium. Now let's roll over the pros and cons of a high-tech aquarium. So some of the pros with a high-tech aquarium is that plants will usually grow faster, or definitely grow faster with that CO2 injection. They'll also grow healthier and denser, like I said before. Now, another pro with a high-tech aquarium is you can have more bioload. So you can add more fish to your tank, and you can definitely have a lot more creatures in your tank. Last pro with a high-tech aquarium, you can have a lot more variety of plants. So you'll be able to have some really advanced plants that are pretty hard to grow without CO2. And also you can mix some beginner plants in there if you want to, because you'll basically be able to have any plant in your tank without a problem. Some cons with a high-tech aquarium is that there are a lot more maintenance work, because you've got so much more equipment outside your tank, and you're definitely going to have to go through that equipment and clean it out at least once every 2 weeks. Another con with a high-tech aquarium is that they're very expensive. Like I said before, they're going to be anywhere from about $800 to $2,000 for the price. And again, that is in AUD, because I live in Australia. The last con for a high-tech aquarium is that they're probably going to have more likely to get algae in a high-tech aquarium, because if that CO2 runs out, you're basically going to get algae in 1 to 2 days, no matter what. Your aquarium does not like changes happening, it likes to be stable. Okay, now let's move on to low-tech aquariums. So with a low-tech aquarium, you usually have a lot less equipment. So you might only run a filter, a heater, and a light. Sometimes you can only run a light and a filter. And if you want to go very low-tech, you can just run a light in your aquarium. People have done this method so successfully that they have these awesome, beautiful low-tech aquariums that look just as good as the high-tech aquariums. I'll overlay some pictures to show you guys. Now, another thing with a low-tech aquarium is they're definitely a lot more stable because of you have to have a deep substrate bed in it to house all that beneficial bacteria that you would usually have in the filter for the high-tech. You definitely want a lot more nutrients in your substrate too, because you're not really fertilizing your tank like you would with a high-tech. It's definitely a lot more natural too. Now, talking about CO2, you are definitely not injecting it into your low-tech aquarium, because that's basically what makes a high-tech aquarium. A high-tech aquarium is that they're injecting CO2. It's definitely a lot less maintenance too, because you don't have all that equipment in your tank, and also it's a lot more stable, so you won't have to check it as often. And because it's more stable, you're going to get a lot less algae in the tank. Now, you don't want algae in your tank. No aquarium owner wants algae in their tank. It's the worst thing to do with ever. The pros of a low-tech aquarium consist of, you're going to get less maintenance, like I said. It's going to be cheaper, it's going to be more stable, it's going to be a more natural look, and it's going to get less likely to have algae in your low-tech aquarium. For the cons of a low-tech aquarium, it's going to be a small bioload, but sometimes you won't have a filter running on your low-tech aquarium, and it's probably going to be a lot less of a variety of plants you can put in your tank, because you do not have that CO2 injection. Okay, that is it for the low-tech aquarium. Now let's move on to which aquarium would be best suited for you. Now, I think if you are a beginner aquascaper, you should definitely consider doing the low-tech aquarium. It's just going to be less maintenance, less a hassle for you. And if you're getting into it, you don't want to start a high-tech and then it's just going to be all this hard work, and then you have to take it down and you waste all that money. So I reckon you should start a low-tech, see how you like it, see how you go. If you love it, you can definitely get into high-tech aquariums. But even if you're a beginner, if you're not tired of money, just don't even worry about starting a high-tech aquarium, because mistakes will probably be made. And if you don't like the aquarium hobby, you can definitely sell your stuff secondhand. Now, I think high-tech aquariums are more suited to advanced and moderate aquascapers, because you really know what you're doing, and it's definitely a lot harder to maintain and look after. So basically what I'm saying is low-tech is better suited for beginner aquascapers, and high-tech is better suited for moderate to advanced aquascapers. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. So I hope I catch you guys on the next one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.